What's up guys, it's Matt with Galaxy Games 843, back with another video here on YouTube. This week, we're going collecting. We're going to go hit up our locations and we're going to collect the money. Now, let me just start off by saying that some of the locations are only a 1-week collection, and we had another bad week of weather here in South Carolina, so some of our collections are going to be pretty light that you're going to see. So let's start it off with our Royal 650-10. It's our soda machine at our break and alignment shop. Here we go. As you can see, we barely had any sales. Our levels look exactly the same as they did last week. Let's check the cash box and the coin box, and let's just see, what we got. Looks like we got a total of only a few coins there. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. There's probably 80 cents in coins there. What a disappointment, right? But again, we had slow weather this week. Let's check the cash. There we go. And that's probably our most disappointing machine of the week. So shout out to our Royal 650, most disappointing machine of the week. Let's close it up and let's move on to that next machine. Let's move on to the snack machine. So here we go. This is a USI snack machine at our break and alignment shop. We're going to open it up and see how it did. And I don't have high hopes this week for this machine because you saw our soda machine. It did really poorly. So I'm guessing this machine's not going to have as many sales either. So let's open it up. Let's see what happened. I still see Nestle Crunch in there, so we know those aren't sold out. In fact, nothing is sold out, so that's not a good sign. I'm checking things here. I'm kind of surprised to see Nestle Crunch because I never see Nestle Crunch stocked up there. I do see our Snickers sold because we had our Milky Ways behind those. So I am going to have to bring some Snickers back to this location. While I'm here, I'm going to pull some of this inventory that's in the secret storage compartment because we're going to stock up some other locations. You saw in our previous video we got a new brewery location, and in one of our upcoming videos we're going to show you our new barbershop location. So I'm going to check the levels again and fight with that drawer like I always do. And just to confirm that the Nestle Crunch still have an adequate supply. Let's go ahead and check the coins and the cash box of this machine. Alright, coins we did a few more than 80 cents like the last machine, so that's a good start. Let's check the bills. Surprisingly not too bad. I thought it was going to be worse. It's still not our greatest pull from this machine, but it's better than that Royal 650 that's next door to that machine, so I'm happy about that. Alright, let's go ahead and pull some of this stuff out because we need it for other locations. Alright, we're going to close the machine up and then we're going to check our suggestion list and let's see what everybody suggested. Actually, take a look at that. Not a single thing, not a single note, not a single word. You can tell it's been a slow week. We didn't have one suggestion on that list. So let's move on to the next location. Alright, moving on to our next location, we are at our truck accessory shop. We have a Dixie Narco 180 sitting here in their waiting area. And as you can see, they've got some advertisements and stuff posted on our machine, and you know what, I'm okay with that. Whatever attracts a customer's eye to the machine, I'm okay with, because we definitely want those sales. So let's open it up, and just, as you can see, not much going on this week. We had some Mountain Dew and some Pepsi sales this week, so that's pretty good. Let's check the coins. Yeah, a few dollars in coins, not too bad. And let's check the cash box next as well. Here we go, a nice little stack for a little machine. We'll take it, we'll take it. Definitely like having this location. It's convenient and it's easy, and we didn't even have to stock up any soda yet. So we'll be back in another week or two to stock up that soda and see how that machine's doing again. So let's lock that machine up and then we'll move on to another location. Alright guys, we got another auto center location, and this is the one that is our worst location of all time. We come here basically once a month and we check our levels, we pull the cash, we make sure the machine's working. Because it's a monthly cycle, we don't really have to do much, and we're gonna see just what I mean by that. So let's open this machine up and let's check the levels. Let's see if we've had any sales. I'm not expecting much because, like I said, this location just doesn't do it for us. So as you can see, we've had a few sales, nothing major. Let's go ahead and check the money. So coins first. There's a couple coins in there, as you can see. Let's pour them out into the hand. And for a month, that's pretty sad. That's, I don't know, maybe $5 or so there. So let's bag that up and then we'll go ahead and pull the bill box and check those as well. And I apologize for the lighting in this video. It was getting to be the end of the day. But as you can see, not too bad. Better than the other weekly locations for the week. So we'll take that money for the month. We don't have to add any more cans of soda for inventory. So we'll go ahead and close this machine up. And we'll move on. This is a quick visit to this location today. Alright, on to the next location, and we are at our Laundromat location, finishing up the free dry February month here at the Laundromat. So I was expecting some heavy sales this week, but remember, the weather was not great this week in South Carolina. So let's open the machine up, and as you can see, we barely had any sales. Crazy. I don't know. I don't get it. Why did we not have any sales? Our levels were still pretty high. The only thing we need to stock is the grape soda this week. So let's go ahead and stock that up. So while we're stocking that up, tell me about your locations. What is your best location? Is it a restaurant? Is it a laundromat? Is it a game store? What kind of location is your best location? Mine is certainly the game store. We're going to go to that location next because it is the end of the month and that means it's time to collect. But before we do that, we need to finish service here at the Laundromat. So I've got that grape soda just about stocked up, and it looks like I don't need to add any Coke, I don't need to add any Pepsi. Orange looks good, Diet Mountain Dew always looks good, and the regular Mountain Dew looks good. So we won't need to add any other inventory to this machine this week, and that's okay. Let's go ahead and check the money. Remember, we had not very good weather this week. The filming of this video was like one of our first sunny days. So there's some coins in there, and we always do well with coins here at the Laundromat because people always have extra quarters. So that's definitely beneficial. We're working with the Laundromat to see if we can't work out a deal to get a machine inside. Maybe a game machine or some other machine. But right now, they're kind of making us jump through hoops. So we'll get that in the works. We'll see if we can work that out. If not, we've got other locations we can focus on. But there we go. We had the coins, we had the cash. Let's go ahead and get this machine locked up, and we'll move on to the game store location coming up next. Alright guys, here is the reason why you're here. We're collecting from the game store. So it's been 1 month since we've collected from our game store, and we're going to start with our treasure chest claw machine. So let's open it up. Let's check the quarters. Let's check the bill box. Let's see how good it did. Starting with the quarters. And now remember, these machines don't get a lot of quarters. So just a small handful of quarters there. I don't know, maybe a couple dollars in quarters. We had one stuck there. Let's get that quarter out of there. There we go. Alright, I'm going to pass those quarters on, and let's pull the cash box. Alright, look at that fat stack. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Let's fan it out and let's see if we got any 5s or 10s in there. Hey, I see a couple 5s peeking out. Alright, we'll replace the cash box back in its home, and let's go ahead and sort through some of this cash. Yeah, this is what we like. This is much better than the other machines we've had in this video, right? This is what you came for. I'm going to go ahead and separate all the 5s out of the stack. Let's see how many are in there. Wow, there has to be at least 6 or 7 5s in there. That's probably one of our best pulls for 5s ever. How exciting. Alright, locking that machine back up. I'm going to pass that cash on, and let's move on to the barber cut machine. So here's our barber cut machine, and as you can see, we've got some great prizes in there. We've got a Super Nintendo Classic, we have a Tetris LED light, a Pac-Man LED light, I think we have a Nintendo 64 to give away in there, and a few quarters, not like last month. Last month we had a lot more quarters in this machine, but that's okay, because I think it makes up for it in the bill box. So let's lock the coin door back up, and let's open that top door, so we can see the cash inside. There we go. Look at that fat stack. It's nice and thick. Here we go. Let's pull that out so we can get a count. We can see how many, if there's any 5s in this one as well. Yeah, that's my favorite kind of pull right there. Alright, I see more 5s stacked up inside. Isn't that a beautiful sight, everyone? Look at all those singles and 5s. Let's go ahead and separate those 5s out in this stack as well. Looks like there's 4 5s total so far. There's another one. Looks like we had 5 5s in that stack. So between the two machines, man, we probably had at least $50, maybe even $60 in 5s. How cool is that? Let's lock that one back up, and then we'll move on to our stacker machine. So here's stacker. Now this one does not take 5s. This only takes $1 bills and quarters. So that one's got a few more quarters in it than the other ones did, so that's a good sign. There we go. I can barely hold that handful of that quarter, of those quarters. We'll put that coin box back in, and then we'll check the cash box. And isn't Stacker a great machine for a track mode? It's so bright and lights up all those tiles real cool. Man, I love that machine. Alright, so here's a stack of 1s in the stacker. It doesn't look as fat as the other two, but that's okay. It's still a fun machine to play, that's for sure. Alright, so now you've seen the cash stacks from the 3 machines. We'll do a full stack at the end. But let's open up the card machine. Now this machine has Pokemon cards, it has Yu-Gi-Oh cards, it has Magic the Gathering cards in it. Everything that one of those card collectors could want are in this machine. And we did have a little bit of an out of stock situation with this machine this month, but we got it filled back up. And there's some quarters from one side. Let's open up the other side too, and we'll see how many quarters are in the machine total. There we go. You can see this machine did great this month. Lots of quarters, so that's where all the quarters in this place are going. They're not going into the barber card or the stacker or the claw machine. They're going into this card machine. Look at all those quarters. I feel like Quick Play at this moment. Well, maybe not as many quarters as Quick Play pulls, but still, good times. Shout out to you guys, Quick Play. Love your channel, by the way. Alright, let's go ahead and put those quarters away. We're going to lock this machine back up, and then we'll do a final stack of money. Alright guys, here is the final stack of cash. This is pulled from the 3 machines, not including the quarters. Look at that beauty. That's a beautiful sight right there. This is definitely my favorite location. Every month we have a great pull, and I really appreciate the guys at that store letting us have our machines there. Don't forget guys, we've got another location coming soon. Our barbershop video is coming. It's on the way. It's in the works now. don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you are notified when it comes. Follow us on Instagram at GalaxyGames843 for sneak peeks and everything in between videos. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Matt with Galaxy Games 843 on YouTube. We'll see you next time.